Live from Hickory, it's country-ish. Hit it, Alan!
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was Jaws underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle crowds. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, 'cause he's in Hickory.
Right, I am from Hickory. Hickory, that's right, I'm from Hickory. What up, bumpkins? You're about to watch and or listen to episode 73 of Country-ish, and we got a doggone finger-licking good show for you today. Thompson Square country music duo is going to zoom into the show in a little bit. You want to stay tuned for that. We got residual checks for days. Someone's going to win one of my residual checks today. We have a new Mukbang-ing with Mimosa, and you're going to want to watch that. Best trends, small town news, Goodwill Hunting, jammed pack show. And I want you to know we're going live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and I got two interns back here that are checking your comments from time to time. I've got Elliot the intern and intern Isaiah. One of them's doing Facebook, one of them's doing YouTube, so leave a comment. Actually, let me ask you a question. Do you have a dog? Does it like beer? Let me know in the comments section, and maybe we'll talk about it with you live right here on Country-ish. We're also a podcast for your ear holes. We're not just live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We're on Pandora, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You name it, we're out there. And hit the share button. How's that? Let me also plug some tour dates. My next gig will be in Bloomington, Minnesota. That's right. April 29th through May the 1st, I'll be at the House of Comedy. Come see me in Bloomington, Minnesota. And this just in, it's not on the website yet because we're working out the details, but me and John Heffron are doing a show in Hickory at the Main Cellar City Club. Details to come, but let me introduce the man sitting across the room here. It's a very handsome man. He comes from a long lineage of handsome people. His brother's very handsome and famous. Perhaps you've heard of a guy by the name of Jon Stamos. Well, I got his little brother in here, and his name's Marcus. How you doing, Marcus?
Hey, how are you?
Dang, you look tan.
I've been in the sun.
You look
I was
good.
Out of town this week.
You look better than normal.
Thank you, I think. Not as pale.
I mean, no, you look fantastic anyway.
Yeah?
But the tan's doing good.
That helps, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I can't help but notice your hat.
Yes.
I love that.
So I was talking about this last week and on Heffron and Reap. I want a hat with the share on it because what I want y'all to do, hit the share button. Let's grow this puppy. So instead of me holding up the share signs all the time, I just thought I'd pop it up here on the hat.
Nobody's thought of that.
I don't know.
I haven't seen
anyone else with a share hat on. So I have one. I gave one to Isaiah, the intern. So he's got one on. And I have different ones for different occasions.
Nice, man.
So, yeah, I got this done at the mall, Valley Hills Mall.
At the mall.
Just walked in there and had it done real quick. Now, by the way, I did ask on Twitter and Facebook for you guys to make one and send it to me. I'll still wear yours because I want to mix it up. We'll have different hats for different occasions. I'll wear yours. So, yeah, new hat.
Like it.
Thank you.
Good idea. Genius.
How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
It was good, man. So Friday, got divorced.
I saw this happen. We were on a group text with me and you and a bunch of our friends. I saw that you had posted your divorce
I sent
papers.
a picture of the paper to you guys.
Congratulations.
It's been a long time coming. It's it finally came and went.
You did it. I want to applaud you on doing it the correct way. You guys are still cool.
You're cool.
It's
and
amicable.
That helps.
Yeah.
To get along good. And we will.
I think on the picture you sent of the divorce papers, I thought I saw where she put a little smiley face.
Or a heart, maybe.
Or something.
Yeah.
To let you know, it's fine. We're good.
I don't know if that's what it was or not.
But it's over, so who cares?
Nobody now.
Well, congrats, man.
Thank you.
I'm happy for
Appreciate
you.
it.
How are you going to celebrate?
Going to be on the show with you.
Yay!
Yeah.
Country-ish. Well, good. I had a good weekend. I was in Springfield, Missouri.
What's that close to? So how far away is it? Near St. Louis?
I flew into Springfield. It's close to Branson, Missouri. Branson's kind of famous for it's old. It's Vegas for old people.
It's like gambling. Yeah, it's a gambling spot, right?
And so I was there. I did 4 shows at a place called the Blue Room Comedy Club. It's really a music venue. They have big bands that come in there, and we packed the house. The comedians I worked with were great, and sold some masks.
Yeah, speaking of ex-wives, that's where your ex-wife's from, right?
Missouri. Anytime I go to Missouri, I go like, is one of them going to show up?
She's not even.
But they're cool. It's fine. It wasn't as amicable as yours.
I know it wasn't.
But the parents are cool. We're good. So
yeah,
no one showed up from that side of things. But that's Columbia. That's it's 2 hours north, so I wasn't really too worried.
Nowhere near it. Good.
Yeah. But good times were had.
Packed the house, man. Huh?
Packed the house, and everybody went home happy. The comedian that I worked with an old guy named Old Man Willie, who was 83, 84 years old.
Yeah.
And I worked with a guy named Aaron, who was my doppelganger. He looked almost just like me.
Really?
Another redheaded ginger like me. And we got along really good. So it was great, dude. But you know what?
What?
I think we move on to – because we got a packed show today.
Yeah, we got a lot to get to.
We have a lot to do, and I want to get to it. And I like to start the show with this news segment, because I want people to know who are watching this to prove that we're live. We're talking about things that are going on today, things that are trending right now. Today is, as I'm talking to you, it is April the 20th, and it is 8:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boom. All right. And I'll go to Twitter. I click on the hashtag. Yeah, it's a new segment. I want to know what's trending. I want you to know what I think about what's trending. It's a segment. Ooh, it's called Best Trends. Here's what you're talking about. I got to work on that.
Nah, it's okay.
My voice is my throat's dry.
From the
a
weekend.
little sketchy today.
Pollen or from the wild weekend?
Could be the pollen. It's me talking a lot.
I talked a lot. And you probably snored, too. I know you snored.
I probably did snore.
That'll give you a sore throat.
Yeah. I stayed in a hotel that was it was nice. It's one of the hotels that's like, you look at it from the outside, you go, ooh, that's very foo-foo, very chic. And then you get in the rooms and it's tiny.
Ah.
And you're like, oh, man. But look at the tile. It's great. And I can't move. But I'm pretty sure I snored. All right. Oh, don't forget, too, before we get to the best, I know I just opened up the best trends. We're still doing the Isaiah dating game. So if you go to the Facebook fan page of Country-ish's Facebook fan page, intern Isaiah, I've given him a full charge of it. And we want you to play the dating game with Isaiah. So we need people to play the game. If you want to play, let us know on that fan page. Also, talent show. Let us know if you want to be on the talent show. We've got a couple submissions, and we want more. And then at some point, we're going to have a talent show, but we need more people. All righty. I have opened up the best trends. Here's what's trending. Let me congratulate you. Before we get to that, I want to congratulate everybody. Today is 420 Day.
Uh-huh.
You know what that means? Meow. These people smoking reefer, meow. I'm getting wasted right now. What's up, stoners? Happy 420 day. I've done some 420 things in my life. Mm-hmm. One of them was Harold and Kumar, Escape from Guantanamo Bay. Played a redneck, shocker, a farmer who's married to his sister and has an inbred son who is a cyclops and lives in the basement. And I grow weed.
Yeah.
And I get Harold and Kumar stoned. I posted that picture and said Happy 420 day. And I thought we could talk about our 420 experiences. I'm no stranger to the weed.
Nah, I mean,
it's legal at most everywhere now.
Yeah.
So I don't even think it's a weird. We shouldn't even feel uptight.
And we were young. It was legal nowhere.
Right.
It wasn't even thought of being legal. But yeah, I've got a story. You got a story. You want to go first? Let me go first.
You go. You're already talking. Go ahead.
So I guess my 420 story was me and a friend of mine were at a trailer with a group of people, and I was like begging this guy, smoke with us. Kept saying no, and he finally did. We did our thing, and he made us smoke all of it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then...
was it a lot?
It was a lot. And then thought I was going to die. I literally thought I was going to die. Laying in the bed, and had my buddy of mine over there on the other end of the room saying, I'd make sure he'd listen to my breathing. It's like, man, stay awake and listen, make sure I'm still breathing. It was that bad.
Wow.
So that scared me away from it forever. First time, only time.
No, well, hey, that's one of the crazy experiences.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Done with it. What about yours?
Well, many times. I mean, I went to school at North Carolina State University, and I was friends with people who were horticulture majors. And there was a couple of summers where I stayed in Raleigh. I didn't come home. I didn't, come home to Hickory and stay the summer at home. I stayed in Raleigh and went to school or worked. And there was one summer, the summer of weed, where I don't remember a lot of it, but it was all about that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would work and then do that with a couple of friends. I'm not going to say their names. One of them might be watching.
Yeah.
One of the funniest guys ever, by the way. I got to get him on the show. So one of our friends was a horticulture major, and he grew a huge pot plant in a closet, more than one. I'm talking in this closet was aluminum foil, lights. He had water coming in from other sources coming into the plant.
Hydroponics.
Yeah, it was a real good system. And so at the end of the year, I'm looking back there. Everything good? Okay. When I see Alan put his hands in his head like that, I get worried that maybe we're not even recording. We're live still?
It's just your story.
Okay. Anyway, he harvested it one day, and he showed up at my house, my apartment, with two plastic grocery bags full of weed.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, we cut it down, and this is your share.
Two
my
bags.
share? I didn't do anything. And so that whole summer it was all about that. And it wasn't like potent stuff because it was homegrown. You had to smoke a whole thing to get anything. But, that one summer, it was all about that.
Yeah,
and,
we tried to grow up one
listen
time.
to music and just...
We couldn't ever wait for it to get any taller than about that tall, and we would cut it down and try to smoke it. So
Right.
it never got big enough to matter.
So happy 420 day. What else is trending? Have you heard of this thing called ASMR?
I have.
Okay, let's talk about this. All right. This could also fall under the category of, hell, I can do that. I mean, I've been looking up this stuff because it's not only is it trending, but it's also one of them things that's ridiculous. And this lady here has gotten over 5 million views on this video. So let me tell you what ASMR is. Do you know what it stands for?
No.
It stands for autonomous.
Autonomous?
I looked at the word and I knew how to say it, but it didn't come out right the first time. Autonomous, sensory, meridian response.
Okay.
Did anybody else know that? I didn't know that. It's a relaxing, often sedative sensation that begins on the scalp and moves down the body, also known as a brain massage. It's triggered by placid sights and sounds such as whispers, accents, and crackles. So it's like whisper porn.
Pleasing noises.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
But it's done very softly.
You have to whisper.
So I thought I would show you an example of what it is and what's going on, and maybe we would try it. Hell, we could do that. Let's watch a little bit of this, the Alan Jackson. We have to be quiet when you play it.
Doing today. I hope you're doing really, really, really well. This guy keeps falling.
Okay. So, yeah.
Disclaimer. This is not a real shoe or a real stiletto.
Okay. Alan, I think this is good. This lady has a bunch of gold-covered candy items. One looks like a shoe, one looks like a bar, one looks like an Oreo cookie. And she's whispering, and she's going to eat it, and people watch it.
I mean,
How hard is that? I think we should try it. You want to go first, or you want me to go first? I got stuff here that we could do. I've got a bag of chips. I got marshmallow peeps left over from Easter.
go ahead. You go and
I've got this bubble wrap. People love that.
okay. You go first, and I'll follow your lead.
Maybe some of my interns can do some stuff too. So here, I'll go first. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? It's John Rabe here at the Country-ish Podcast. I've got a bag of dill, pickle, potato chips. Route 11 is the company. Disclaimer. I want to open them. Oh, I can smell the pickles. Is this what you want? 5 million views. Hell, I can do it. Okay. You want to try something?
Yeah, I'll
Just
try
my
some.
bag. Ooh. I know what we could do with you.
What?
I know you like to dip.
Yeah, I'll dip sometimes.
Why don't you put a dip in and get all sexy with it with your whispery Stamos voice?
Oh, boy. Okay. You ready? This is how you open a can of dip. Okay. You put the lid underneath the can like this. 3 fingers down into the tobacco. Get just the right amount. And you put it in your lip like this. Make sure you put the lid back on.
Sounds pornographic, dude. Hey, that was hot, Stamos.
What are you going to do next?
Bubble wrap right here.
Okay.
This is what it sounds like when you take bubble wrap and you just twist it. Oh, what's going on? Okay. I feel like this is disgusting. Oh, yeah.
Opening a beer.
Busch. What about my interns? Real quickly, any noise? I feel like people are dropping off. I mean, I don't know why anyone likes this, but apparently you do. 5 million of you.
Yeah.
Tell me what. Oh.
It's still Easter here in the studio, and we still have some eggs left over.
Oh,
Good one.
take it away. Oh, okay. Isaiah, you got anything?
Yeah, I got some chips.
Tell us what you do before you do it.
made with certified organic sweet potato.
Oh, sweet potato.
Expeller pressed iolic. I have no idea how to pronounce it.
You know what would go good?
Sunflower oil and unrefined sea salt by Real Salt. Trademarked.
Unrefined. I got some refined. This has been sitting out for over a week. That's what it sounds like when you eat the marshmallow people. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay.
And that's what you call? What's it called?
That is
HSMR.
the
Simar.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope you like that. If you did, leave us a comment. What do you think of that? You know? I want to know what you think of that. I think it's kind of like pornographic.
Yeah, we got
Isaiah
into it.
or Elliot, any interesting comments on the ASMR or dogs? And do people give beer to their dogs? A small town news story has to do with that.
Bob Haynes said he gives his dog Bandit a glass of Sam Adams. He said a small glass.
Wait.
I know Sam
I didn't know
Adams.
that the dog's name was Bandit at first. I thought you were saying he gives the dog Bandit. I'm like, what's Bandit? Oh, that's that he gives it Sam Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah, dogs like beer. What about you, Elliot?
Yes, Angela said that her dog used to drink beer, but he's 100% sober now, so the 12-step program's
Oh, that's great. We have residual checks here. The Alan Jackson. Should we move on to the residual check game? All right, look at this. I've got, 16 of these Screen Actors Guild residual checks right here. I'm going to let Marcus Stamos pick one of these checks at random. I'll open the check. I'll tell you what it's for. And then I'll make a face. And you guess what the amount is. And when you call in with your guess, the closest person to the amount is going to win the check. Is the phone number on the screen?
It is right now.
Okay. So go ahead and call this number. We're going to play one round in-house, and then we're done with that. We're going to take your phone calls. Call that number right now, and Stamos is going to pick a check. That's a big old stack of
It's
residual
a big
checks.
stack. All right, here we go.
All right.
I think last time I was on here, I was like a penny or two off.
Yeah. All right, so I'm opening the check, and this is a game that we like to call...
How much is that Screen Actors Guild residual check?
That's the best we ever done.
Yeah, man. Run it
That's
back.
a lot of energy. Woo-wee. All right, here we go. All right. Well, here we go. Another one of these. This is for another episode of Eastbound and Down on HBO, Chapter 22. It's for video and DVD, basic cable. One check, one episode, Chapter 22. Marcus Stamos. How much is the Screen Actors Guild residual
I
check?
think the Screen Actors Guild residual check is $6.67.
Hang on. I'm going to give people
you got
the
it.
face. Say it again.
$6.67.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. The Alan Jackson. Are there people on hold?
Yep, correct.
We want to go 4 or 5?
Go with 4 remote callers.
Okay. Sorry, interns, but the people demand to be spoken with, talking to. And so I'm going to go straight to the phone calls. Or should I play one more round just so people can read the poker
Let's
face?
give them a little bit more
Okay.
information because we're about 30 seconds. They're 30 seconds
Yeah.
behind.
So what we're going to do is you saw my reaction to Stamos's guess. I'm going to go with Elliot's guess, and then you guys watch my reaction, and maybe it'll give you a clue as to how close he gets. So let's go with Elliot, the intern, how much is the Screen Actors Guild check for?
Could you please tell me what it is for one more time?
Yes.
I was reading the comments on YouTube. And
I appreciate you doing your job.
Thank you.
This is for Eastbound and Down, one episode, chapter 22, video, DVD, basic cable, one check.
$8.11.
Yeah.
Yeah, my guy.
Okay. All right. Isaiah, you're right there. Give it a go.
How many dollars is it?
Yeah.
$9.77.
What? Damn.
Bam.
Okay. Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hopefully, you guys are watching this on the Facebook and the YouTube, and you have looked at my face, and you know whose guess is better, and maybe you'll do that accordingly. So let's go to the phone lines, the Alan Jackson, and let's get somebody in the showroom. Hi, you're on the Country-ish podcast with Jon Reep and Marcus Stamos. Who am I talking to?
This is Erica.
Erica, where are you calling from?
Lucasville, Ohio.
What's the city called?
Lucasville.
Lucasville, Ohio.
Kind of like Lukenbach.
Like Lukenbach, Texas,
Yeah.
but Lucasville, Ohio. Just that's the only thing that's different.
Right.
Is all of that. OH.
IO.
See, they always do
knows.
that, dude. Yeah. All right, what do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
Do you listen to me on Sirius XM sometimes, or Pandora's, or how do you listen to?
Sure do.
Okay, good. I'll just take that. All right. Erica, is it ERICA or is there a K in there?
Yes.
Ooh,
Nope, it's P.
right, the correct way. Okay, Erica. Erica, you've been watching, I hope you've been watching live on Facebook or something so that you can see my poker face. And I want to know what your guess of this Screen Actors Guild Residual check is.
I'm going to say $9.50.
$9.50. Not a bad guess, Erica. Would you like it if I said it like this? $9.50.
Yeah. That makes it better.
Yeah. All right. Lock her in, the Alan Jackson, and let's move on to the next phone call. Can't wait to see who's in the bullpen, what the next guest is going to be, because there's people there. Hey, who's this? And I want to know what your guess of this is. Okay.
Kim.
Hey, buddy, turn me down on the computer or whatever you're listening to me, and listen to me live right now on your phone. What's your name? Who am I talking to?
Kim from Columbia Falls, Montana.
Wow, Kevin from Columbia Falls, Montana. All right, what do you do? What do you do, buddy?
It's Kim. Come on, John. It's Kim. K-I-M.
Kim.
My apologies. What did I say?
Kim.
He said Kevin.
I said Kevin. How ridiculous of me. Of course it's Kim. My apologies, Kim. What do you do
That's
for
all right, buddy.
What do you do for a living?
I don't do anything. I'm retired.
Well, Kim, I hope that you win this check. All right?
I'm going to need it. I'm telling you.
Okay, buddy. I'm rooting for you. How much
Okay.
is this
I'm going
Screen
to go
Actors?
$10.09.
Interesting. $10.09. Lock Kim down. And let's go to the next phone call. I'm going to do two.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, you're welcome. Hush on up now. That's just kidding. Thanks for calling in, Kim. It's not a bad guess. Hi, you're on the show with Jon Reep. Who am I talking to?
Roger Farmer.
Roger Farmer.
Roger Farmer. What you got? Are you at a rave right now? What's that party behind you?
No, I'm just watching the TV. I'm a retired truck driver from Wilton, North Carolina.
Wow, we got a lot of retired people, a lot of truck drivers calling in today. This is wonderful.
Our kind of people.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate you calling in. Are you watching me live?
Yes.
Okay, so you've seen the faces of Maid. Do you have a good educated guess?
$12.65.
Okay. Wait, what is it, Roger?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Roger. I guess I got to go with that. All right, put him on hold, the Alan Jackson. Let's see what happens. Let's get one, maybe two more. And see who will be the winner. You're on the show with John Reap. Who am I talking to?
Hi, this is Jennifer from Cassville, Georgia.
Ooh,
Jennifer.
Jennifer from Cattsville. Cattsville?
Cassville.
Georgia.
Cassville.
Yeah.
We've got a Cat Square.
Yeah, we do have a Cat Square right here in North Carolina. Oh, what do you do, Jennifer?
Well, I am a senior representative in a call center.
Senior representative at a call center. That means you represent senior citizens who like to call in.
Yeah, I've been with the company for a while, so I'm a senior representative.
Oh,
in the call center.
I knew. I was just having fun. I used to. I used to work at the Holiday Inn Worldwide Reservation Center in Cary, North Carolina. What do you think of that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome.
I didn't make it up to senior status, but it was a very good job for a single man in college because there's a lot of girls up in them call centers. Just telling you. All right, Jennifer.
Is that right?
Jennifer, you've been watching.
Yes.
I hope you have a good guess for me. What do you got?
$4.20.
Oh, 420.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I had that pointed right in my face. Well, I like that you used the 420, but is it accurate?
Yeah.
We're going to find out. The Alan Jackson, put Jennifer on hold. Let's do one more call, and then we'll get to the bottom of this here residual check. We're going to find out who is the closest. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right, you're on the show with John Reap. Who am I talking to?
Well, I won before, so I'm not going to guess. I'm just calling to say hi. This is Roseanne Henshaw.
Roseanne Henshaw. Roseanne Henshaw. Roseanne, I want to tell you something. I got your thank you note right here. Look at this.
Oh, good.
See, she won. She won a past episode. And
Yeah.
I sent her the check. Right, Roseanne?
Yes, you did.
You want to brag about it and tell everybody what was in the envelope I sent you?
It was $8.64 check that had your signature on the back, and it said pay to me.
That's correct. And then she wrote me this. Dear, can I read your note?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dear John and crew, receive the check and we'll cash it. We'll use it to buy a Starbucks and something else. Probably pass the change on to someone I know or not. Feels good to win. Thanks for having the game and your willingness to share your fortune with others. Love your podcast. You help make the world a better place with humor. If you finally get to Virginia Beach, which I will, it's on my tour dates, let me know. I'd love it if you invite me to a VIP treatment and maybe let me do a short set on stage. Yours truly, Roseanne Henshaw, the bird/comedy lady. Thank you, Roseanne, and thank you for calling in.
You're welcome.
And I appreciate you taking a mulligan and just calling in to say thanks. So you don't even want to make a guess. You're not going to win.
Nope, not going to make a guess.
But why don't you take a guess anyway, even though you're not going to win?
Okay, if I was going to guess, I would have said that $9.17.
Okay, all right. Put her on hold, the Alan Jackson.
Can I do a sound or can I do a funny?
I am so sorry that I almost cut you off without letting you do a sound. Please give us a sound.
Okay. Well, you know you're such a hoot, so I'm going to have to do a howl, which is. I'm trying still.
I thought that was great.
That sounded like
that
an
was
out of me.
great. Makes me want to go to Hooters. Could you do that? Possibly, could you do it as an ASMR owl?
I don't know what that is.
Did you weren't watching the beginning of the show where we talked about autonomous sensory meridian response noises? Okay.
The thing about the crunching, but I didn't understand what that was.
Yeah.
We don't
So
either.
what would if an owl had to whisper, what would it sound like?
Exactly.
That's exactly right, Roseanne.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
You're always a hoot.
You're welcome.
You are a hoot.
Yep,
All
thank
right.
you. Well, thank you. You are too.
All right.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Alan, I think we're done here. And let's get
Intern Mark.
Thank you for your service.
And then it's off.
He's going to take the check into the Alan Jackson. The Alan Jackson's going to crunch the numbers, and we're going to find out who was the closest. And then we'll get you back on the phone, and then we'll get some more details. Maybe we'll whittle it down, try and get you exactly right. And then I'll send you this check. All you got to do if you win is go to countryish.com, go to contact, and say, hey, John, it's me, the one who won, and here's the amount it was for, and here's my address. And as Roseanne Henshaw has indicated, I'll send it to you in the dang mail. Huh?
You don't care.
Nah, I mean, I did give one check away for like $900 and some dollars.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I picked
Hey,
that one
interns, what are people saying in the comment section? Anything interesting? Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yes,
Thanks for
Justin
playing.
Beard says, why does Isaiah sound like a young Festus from Gunsmoke? And Chad
does.
Clemens said, Justin Beard, he does.
I like it when that was a good, he got into that. He does right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Alan Jackson. We've got to get someone close by.
Yeah.
Why don't you get him back on the horn with me and we'll,
Well, so the problem is the person that was the closest is no longer on the phone.
oh,
Roseanne.
who was it? Do you remember their name?
Yes, I got their name and everything about them. I just, they're not here anymore.
Well, without revealing the amount that they said,
Okay.
give me the name of the person.
All right, the name is Kim.
Oh, Kim, the
Kim.
truck driver.
Kim retired. Was he? No, he wasn't the retired.
No.
Roger was the retired truck driver. Erica was the current truck driver.
Right.
Kim is just retired.
Kim just retired. I think Montana, maybe?
Yes, in Montana. Correct.
Okay. Kim, what happened? You won, dude. Go to countryish.com and claim your prize.
Now, we have a winner in-house, too.
Oh,
Do you want to mention that?
Do you want to go to the next person that's on the phone? Because I feel like if you hang up, that's like you're saying, well, I don't want to play anymore. So let's
You want to go to... We have two people still on hold.
Well, then pick one of them.
Well,
I mean, who's closest between the two people who are still on the
we
phone?
got somebody. Yeah, I can bring them in.
Well, that's how it's going to be played.
All right.
All right. I can't wait to see who it is. What if it's Roseanne Henshaw?
All right. Well, the winner, the closest winner now is on the phone.
They're in house too.
All right. Hi. Who's this?
Person that's on the phone.
Oh my! You got to turn the radio down. Hey, who's this? You're on the show with John Reap.
All right. And now he just hung up. So
People
yeah,
don't. Technology, dude.
They don't
it's
like
rough.
free money.
Well, look, the amount was $9.82. What's his name? Kim won.
Kim won.
So if you don't claim your prize within
30 days.
a week, 30 days,
30 days.
I'm gonna cash it. How about them apples? What do you think of that?
I like it. I'll take it. If Kim don't want it, I want it.
Well, maybe I'll give it to you. Look, stay tuned. We got a lot of show to do. We have a mukbang with Mimosa coming up. We've got a Heffern and Reap clip. We've got Thompson Square.
Hey, can we just announce what the winning amount was?
Oh,
would that be?
I did, but I can do it
Oh,
again.
you did? Did you say it again?
Yeah. $9.82.
All right. Well, Kim's guess was $10.09. So he was 27 cents off.
Okay.
Yeah, just to know.
We don't play Price is Right rules. It's whoever's closest. Horseshoes and hand grenades is how we play. So, Kim, congratulations. Hope you will claim your prize. We have a mukbang with Mimosa, Heifer and Reap clip, Thompson Square, small town news story about dogs and beer, and Goodwill Hunting. What's in the box? So you want to stay tuned for all that. The Alan Jackson, what do we do from here?
Why don't you share the mukbang?
All righty. My mom is slowly becoming a superstar. You know, we already do the walkie-talkie time where me and my mom walk around the block and we just talk to you guys live on Facebook. And those numbers are going up. It's because you guys are sharing. Oh, wait. Maybe this would be a good time to get people to share. At the top of the show, I got my share hat. I'm trying to get people to share. And now's a good time to do that because I'm not going to be entertaining for the next, 30 seconds. So take that opportunity and click that arrow button at the bottom right hand of the video while I give you this little piece of entertainment right now. See? Things I do, try to get people to just share. If I could make you share, I'd ask you to do it today. Please hit that arrow button that points us way. I want you to hit the share button. I want you to hit it now. All right. Wasn't that fun? Mark, I'm getting good at that.
Yeah.
My voice is a little scratchy, though.
Drink water, hot tea, and wear your CPAP.
My mom is slowly becoming a superstar. And we did a mukbang brought on by Hell I Can Do That. We figured, well, I can get in the car and eat. And we did one. Where'd we go?
Bojangles.
Went to Bojangles. Well, this time we went somewhere different, and I'd like to share with you, my mother and I. It's another Mukbang-ing with Mimosa. Enjoy. All righty, hey everybody. This is what do you call this? The second edition, episode 2 of Mukbang-ing with Mimosa. Say that 5 times fast, Mom.
Nope.
Now this time we're at a place called Hannah's Barbecue in Mountain View, which is in Hickory. Would like to try your sampler platter.
The combo platter?
Combo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the platter too, the sampler platter.
Oh.
With, or should I get something else?
I'm going to change mine then if you're doing that.
Well,
I'm going to try different things.
Okay, give me the half rack of ribs.
See, the idea is we'll try as much food as we can. As a team, we should always get something different. So that I can try yours and you can try mine.
Gotcha.
That's called teamwork.
Gotcha.
So here are my sides. Green beans and baked beans.
I've got coleslaw and French fries and hush puppies.
Yes, that's the hush puppy.
And let's see.
First bite was the hush puppy. Great. Got a little cornbread thing to it. Tastes delicious. This is mine. We've got chicken right here. Ribs. That looks like brisket right there. Yeah, hold it up to the camera.
Look at that.
Camera, get in there, Mom. Turn it all the way. Look at that.
And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these bad boys.
Ain't no way you're eating all that, baby.
No.
Just... That's awesome.
Coleslaw's good.
This is really good. I don't like coleslaw.
Yeah.
A lot of people think I'm weird about that, but I've never been a fan of coleslaw. Oh, thank you. Mimosa has already prepared a fork with coleslaw on it. When you make coleslaw, what do you put in it?
Just mayonnaise and salt and pepper.
Well, there's obviously some more than mayonnaise and salt and pepper. What is the vegetable in here? There's other things, like what's in here. It's not just mayonnaise and salt and pepper.
Probably a little bit of carrots. I don't put carrots in mine.
Get up here where the camera can see you. Carrots?
Carrots. And that's all I see in
Well,
there.
is there cabbage?
Oh, yeah, cabbage.
Okay, well, this is what I'm asking.
Okay.
As a kid, I hated coleslaw. And ever since then, I never really went back for the coleslaw. But now I'm going to try coleslaw again with an open mind and a fresh palate. Here we go. That's disgusting. The problem is cabbage. That just ruined my whole meal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you like that?
Mm-hmm. That's my napkin, the only one that they sent. It's going to be completely destroyed.
Oh, no. Let's try the rib. Good. Let's try this. Oh my goodness. That's pungent. I'm gonna make you a fork like you made me eat the coleslaw. I'm gonna make you eat a little bit of this chopped pork barbecue, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this sauce on it.
Oh gosh, that's a lot.
You got it? Oh gosh. Chew it up.
I don't like vinegar. I don't like that.
You're not gonna puke, are you?
No.
Okay.
Would you look at this poor?
That's
pathetic.
the napkin.
We needed
Look at this.
4 or 5.
This is my napkin.
I'll have to use my blouse in a minute.
You know what? Old fashioned. It's right here. My fingers are too sticky to turn off the camera, so hang on. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us on round 2 of Mukbang-ing with Mimosa. Hannah's Barbecue South. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.
Bicycle.
Yummy, huh?
Your mama is adorable. I just want to grab her by the little cheeks and shake her and hug her and pick her up and take her places with me. She's adorable.
She would love that, actually. Yeah. She's a fan of Jon Stamos. I think we're going to start a whole barbecue series.
You should. There's a good one in Newton, over near where your girlfriend lives, Jody.
Yeah.
Little Pigs Barbecue.
All
It's
right.
been around since probably the 50s, 60s. It's good.
And I know there's one down the street called Mountain View Barbecue, and I know there's one across from Planet Fitness. I forgot the name of it. It's not Bennett's. Bennett's has been gone for a minute.
We've got a lot of barbecue.
But there's other ones. So we're just going to do a barbecue series of just the greater Hickory area barbecue.
You should.
Yeah. Any interesting comments from my interns back there?
So when we were playing the Screen Actors Guild game, Michael Sullivan guessed 982 on the dot.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
What time was it when he guessed it? Because I said the amount later. You know what I mean? So we can't really know if he wrote 982 after I said it was 982.
He wasn't live. He wasn't on the phone.
We don't
We
know.
don't
this.
know.
I don't know if there's a way to check it, but that's a great guess. If you got, you got to call in to play the game's the thing. But interesting. Look, we have a lot of show to do. We got Thompson Square. Are you gonna kiss me or not? Remember that song? That duo. They're gonna call it. Zoom into the show. Small town news story. Goodwill Hunting. Lots to do. We're gonna take a quick break and be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey everybody, John Reap here, and I want you to go cruising with me. Not in our cars, but on a ship. Yeah, let's take a ship together. It's the Reaps Peeps Comedy Cruise, November 6th through 11. This year, we leave out of Port Canaveral, Florida. We go to a private beach in Haiti where they have the world's longest zip line over water. We're going to Nassau, and it's 5 days, baby. I'm doing a podcast, I'm doing karaoke, and I'm doing stand-up comedy, and we're even doing Diamond Dallas Page yoga. So get on the boat with me. Go to johnreap.com, click on the Reaps Peeps Comedy Cruise, and this is the t-shirt you get. Isn't that something? I'll see you on the boat. Hey! That thing got a hybrid? Yeah. Cute! Come on! We're out of gas! Again? Yeah, it's a hybrid. sometimes you just gotta move on. All right, we are back. Don't forget, hit the share button. Do it anytime. Do it at the end as well. We got a small town news. We got Thompson Square. We've got Goodwill Hunting. But first, I should come clean. I know you already know this, and I feel like you're okay with it, but I just like to be upfront and honest. I'm still talking to John Heffron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it pop up last night. I watched you guys.
We're planning
I'm fine with it. It's cool, man. Ours is...
So you know how to get divorced. So you know how to share podcast partners.
Same thing.
I love it.
Yeah.
See, Sebastian, super jealous.
He gets tore up about it.
His face turns red.
Yeah. He'll just have to get over it. I did.
Well, I'll share a little clip. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I do another podcast with a very funny comedian named Jon Heffron. It's called Heffron and Reap, and I'll give you a little clip. Here's a clip. I ran into one of his fans at my show in Springfield, Missouri. Check this out. So when I was doing a show this weekend in Springfield, Missouri, a fan walked up to me after the show and said, "I love Jon Heffron." Yeah, I'm like, "You're at the wrong show." Yeah, but he likes you, and I thought, like, well, my buddy Jon Heffron needs to see this, so I recorded him saying, and I guess De'Alan Jackson could play it for us if you have it. Hey, Jon Heffron,
you are one of the comedy icons, along with this fella right here. Yep. Don't let him fool you. He's good time.
I'm half of
Good
Heffron
time.
and Reap.
Good. Great podcast, love it.
But you listen to Heffron and Reap.
I love Heffron and Reap. One of my favorites.
John, it's paid off. We got someone. Buddy, see, there's one down.
Good.
And we just got to keep doing that.
We'll do it person by person.
That's right. And that's Heffron and Reap. Go to heffronandreap.com. Check out old episodes and all that jazz. We got more. What's that? Not now?
Yep. They're here. They're
Okay,
ready.
this is great. In the bullpen, in the Zoom waiting room. These are slowly becoming two of my best friends. Sad for you, but good for me. No, he's hilarious. He wants to do comedy, but he's already a great singer, songwriter. Kiefer and his wife, Shauna, very great people. They're in the Zoom room right now. Please help me welcome Thompson Square.
Take another look and tell me that if she's got his Mona Lisa and Beethoven's got his symphonies, but you're my masterpiece.
And here they are right now, the wonderful, lovely Thompson Square. How you doing, guys?
Friend?
What's up, buddy?
Good to see you. Thanks for zooming in. Where are you zooming in from, by the way?
We're at our house, just outside, like an hour outside of Nashville now. We moved recently out into the country, out into the woods.
Nice.
It's all life, yeah. So we're out here in the middle of nowhere. 500 people live in this town.
So you're probably like tucked away, hidden from all the COVID stuff. You can come out now. I think it's almost ready. The world. I'm not sure, but it feels like we're about to get back to normal. Have you guys been doing anything or just staying at home?
Yeah, we actually did a gig this week, like a few days ago. Yeah, and I think where we played, I think they're pretty much over it.
Man, we played a place called Floribama, and
oh yeah.
And you've heard of this place?
No. I was going to say it's probably Florida or Texas or Ohio if they didn't care. Yeah.
It was like nothing had ever happened ever. Full on, just like this through the whole deal. Dudes peeing, not washing hands. See, we are extremely busy trying to get everything put together. We got a new record deal. We got Shauna's project We had to fight for our old label to get her album back from that D-bag.
I want to hear about Shauna's project. What's going on?
So, yeah, it's traditional. It's like super 1960s, 1970s honky tonk music.
My favorite.
Yeah, it's the like traditional country. It's last making it, and I basically did it like in honor of my dad because that's where I heard that type of music growing up, and he played that kind of music, and Kiefer produced it, and we had so much fun making it because in Nashville you don't make that kind of music anymore. So to get in there with the musicians and have them like
play instruments,
right?
Yeah. It was really cool. That was like the coolest part for me was seeing these Nashville musicians appreciating being able to play actual country music. So I thought that was really cool.
Are you doing covers? Is it original songs?
There's a few very obscure covers on there, and then the rest Kiefer and I wrote with some other songwriter friends of ours. And
yeah, but the coolest thing about the whole deal was, man, once we got it done, we were like, how do we take it up a notch? And so we started talking about these ideas and these different collaborations. And Shauna was like, how about this person? How about this person? So
I literally made like a dream wish list and had Vince Gill, Ricky Skaggs, Pam Tillis,
Jim Lauderdale.
Oh man.
Who made your dreams come true, Shauna?
Kiefer actually made all of my dreams come true.
So they're all Shauna's singing one with Ricky and Vince. Rhonda Vincent's on there, Leslie Satch's on there, Jim Lauderdale, Pam Tillis. I mean, it's one. She gets mad at me because I build it up so much. It's literally one of the best country records I've ever heard.
When can I hear this? Where can I get this? What's it called?
Well, I shouldn't say I hate talking about it because it's kind of in limbo right now because we're in between record deals. So
right. Okay.
I don't know exactly when it's going to be out.
It will be out the third or fourth quarter.
We hope.
Do you have a name for it?
It's called Lean On Neon.
Lean On Neon. I love it.
So I will send, but I will send in the interim, I will send you a link to some songs to enjoy.
Oh, please do. I honestly, that if people ask me what my favorite kind of country music is, it is that old school, that era. I like that kind, the old honky tonk style. I really do love it, and so I'm excited to hear it for real.
I miss hearing steel guitars on the radio.
Yeah.
If you do, it's like so buried in a mix, but it's there just enough so it can be called country.
Right, and because the lines are so blurred these days, I feel like everyone can claim their country music, and you're not allowed to argue with it, because you'll be canceled or something. But I like my country. I like my hip hop, and if you mix them up every now and then, that's fine. But just call it something different. I don't know. If it's good, like I say, there's only two types of music: good and bad. I like good, and I don't like bad.
Yep.
No, and we continually. I think Sean and I've been in town for a long time, so I think every generation is probably bad about that. But it's like when the new generation of music starts coming in and starts to form this new thing, the old hats, the guys from the 50s hated the guys from the 40s, and the guys from the 60s hated the 50s. So it's not that we hate anybody else. I think it's great. I think all of it's great, but it is so blurred now, more than ever, I think. It's bigger than ever too, so it's probably a good thing. But I love evolving. I think evolution is vital in country music and music in general. So it's cool.
But I think tradition is super important as well.
Tradition is very, very important, and so I hope that this album lets the youngsters know.
When's the last time have you been back to Zanies to try stand up since they've been kind of open, or when's the last time you've been up there as a comic?
It was 2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, the whole year last year was a wash.
I think the last time we were there was when we saw you.
Yeah, New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah, that was it. I need to call Lucy and get something scheduled again. But yeah, I haven't. I need to go get my.
Dude, Zanies is blowing up.
It's crazy the guests they're having there.
Every comedian in the country is almost moving to Nashville right now, and they're slowly turning Zanies into like a comedy store or like a New York type place where it's like all these comics that are just going up on Monday nights, they have like all these professional headliners, like you got Dusty, Josh Wolf, Theo Vaughn, Steve Byrne, all these guys that live there, Nate Bergazzi, and they just want to do new material. And it's getting really, it's the place to be now. So you're right there in the Mecca.
It's crazy, man. I never knew how important Zanies was in the comedy world, but before I started doing comedy, but then, man, it's like it's the place.
Yeah,
it's one of the places.
It really is.
Stage, man. Like I did all these other shows, and then when I did Zanies was the first night I actually bombed one night. But it just the feeling, like certain stages you walk out on, they're just different feelings on every single stage. And the stage at Zanies was kind of like the Ryman for me. It was very, should I belong here?
Mm-hmm.
All these comics have come, who has come before you, who's going to come after you, and all this stuff. And you're going, oh man, this is my 4th set I've ever done, and I bombed on the early show.
Mm-hmm.
How this works. And I think the first time, I think you probably witnessed one of my bombings when we did that little stretch of like 6 shows in a row, 3 nights, 3 double headers.
At Zanies, yeah.
Yeah. And you were like, man, the Thursday night early show is great. Thursday night late is terrible. And I was like, no, man, everybody rocked, And then it was like the late show and it was the same jokes, nothing.
It's so weird how that is. Like, nothing changed between what you did that first one and the second one. It's a vibe. It's this weird thing that you can't control it, I don't think. And comedians will notoriously tell you that the late show Friday is the hardest one for whatever reason. Every comic will tell you late show Friday is the hardest one.
So you guys haven't really pointed like what that could be? I
have theories. I think it's because, so Friday's the start of the weekend, right? The first show on a Friday, they haven't had time to get drunk yet.
Right.
So it's like show starts at 7. They got off at 5. They got to run home, get ready, all that stuff, and they get there at 7.
Right.
By 9:30 or 9:45, when that second show Friday kicks off, they've had time to pre-party. They're ready to party. Because it's the weekend, they're excited and they overdo it.
Right.
So on Saturday, the difference is Saturday they've had time to like, okay, well, I had a good time Friday night. I'm gonna pump the brakes tonight and take it easy a little bit. So it's a little less than a Friday night. That's my theory.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's the same way with music, but it's similar, but it's not the same. Usually if people are paying to come and see a show and it's music, it's backed up by the music. It's backed up by familiar songs. And I mean, if you start sucking, you can play Mustang Sally and get them right back.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe going down, man. Wagon wheel, let's go. So you can get them back with songs, but it's just not that unless you have just you do. I mean, you can tell the pool joke about your dad. And if you're bombing, which I can't imagine what that would even look like.
It's not fun.
That joke, that doesn't bring everybody back in. I just don't know. I don't see how you could bomb though, man. Like we've watched a bunch of this stuff and I'm like, even if it was bombing, it seemed like he would still be having a good time and so confident to be like, okay, well, that was great. And you just keep on plowing.
Yeah, you can feel it. Like there's a difference when everyone's hanging on every word and you're in the zone and everything's working. As opposed to when, like for me, it's like when the checks come out. This is like a headliner problem because you don't have to worry about that if you're the feature or the opener. But if you're the headliner, there's going to be a moment where the waitresses come out and put a check on the table. And everyone goes from like, ha ha ha, to, huh, what, who, you paying for this? And they kind of stop listening and the energy kind of goes away. And you can feel it in those moments that, especially if you're doing a story, where the story is like a 10-minute long story or something, or if they go away for a minute and then they come back, they're not going to get it. You did well when we worked together and I want to do it again. We got to figure out a time to make this happen again. You have a podcast, Talking with Thompson Square. Is that what it's called?
Thompson Square.
And where can people find that?
Everywhere, man. Everywhere you get podcasts, everywhere you listen to podcasts. It's on iHeart, iTunes.
How often do you do them?
We try to every week. We're getting better at that. We've been doing. Everyone's like, "Oh, you got to drop the episode at the same time for consistency's sake." And we've been kind of busy going back and forth, so we've been dropping one every week for I think episode 15. I'll do another one I'll drop one on Wednesday. We do a thing called Wine on Wednesday. We have in the past. I think we're going to start to try to get back to doing that, and then we'll probably do our podcast announcing on Wednesday as well. But
I remember I was on one of your episodes. That was fun. So what? If people want to check out your podcast, it's everywhere. You can go to what your website's just ThompsonSquare.com.
Yeah, just ThompsonSquare.com, man. That's easy, and all of our stuff's there. And we're getting ready to update all that stuff with all the new stuff. We're working on a new album right now. In the process of signing this new deal for this paperwork with attorneys and all that good fun stuff.
That's the worst part, man. I can't wait for that to be over for you guys because I want to hear her thing and Lean on Neon. What's it called?
Lean on Neon is the name of it. Yeah. And man, I tell you what, it's between that and I just want to get back to doing music. You know, I want to get back in the studio and record because that's the one thing. It's like you telling jokes and writing jokes that you have to do it. You know, it's not something we choose to do. You have to do it. And it's been a while. The Masterpiece record was the last one that we actually wrote most of that record, produced most of it, and funded the whole thing. It was a complete independent project. And that's the last thing that we've actually recorded, like as an album, like as a collective set of songs. But man, we have tons of songs right now we're going through, and we're so jacked to get back in the studio and start recording.
Sorry, I had to step away. I'm trying to protect our Yorkie from a osprey or a hawk or something.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, I thought maybe it was a kid issue, but we're talking about live animals out the window.
Yeah, next time you're here, man, you need to come out to the country. It's about an hour outside of town, but it's pretty peaceful.
I would love to come check it out.
Yeah. Do you have plans to play at Zanies anytime soon?
Well, I just did New Year's Eve. I'm there about once a year, but there'll be other gigs that are close by. And the next time that happens, you got to come, and we'll get you up on stage, dude.
Play Huntsville?
Huh?
Play Huntsville ever?
Yeah, Huntsville I play. There's a stand-up live. I don't have anything on the books right now. I will be in Greenville, South Carolina on the 3rd or 4th of April. And then, a lot of gigs are getting moved and shuffled around because of COVID and everything. But I think it's about to get crazy again. Like it's about to, because the agents are like, well, don't take this gig right now because they're only open at 50%. If we push it to the end of the year, it'll be open at 100%. So now there's this gap where I got nothing because they're waiting.
You definitely kind of feel it in the air for sure.
No, you can, man. But yeah, I'm dead serious, man. I'll play anytime. We're just not playing a whole lot right now.
Yeah.
Things are getting pushed. I just had another California gig today. It got pushed to 2022. So it's like,
yeah.
Ugh. I'm like, just book shows in Florida, Texas, Arkansas. Like, don't care,
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, anytime, man. I would absolutely love it. That would force me to just get up off my lazy butt and start doing it, But I miss it. I miss it dearly.
Yeah, I miss it. I miss seeing you guys. And thanks for doing this. And anytime you need me for something, holler at me too, buddy. We'll make it happen.
Sounds good, brother.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thompson Square, everybody. I'm clapping. It's not a round of applause. It's a square of applause for Thompson Square.
Take another look and tell me that.
All right, Thompson Square. Huh?
Thompson Square.
I love those guys, man.
Hey, quick question.
Yes.
Did you just get a haircut? I noticed hair was longer in the.
It's been this way.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's probably just my imagination.
Any interesting comments from the people on Facebook and or YouTube?
Jennifer wants you to tell the story of the police dog that tried to hump you.
Yes, well, I think she's talking about an episode of Rodney, where I played a cop on the sitcom Rodney, and there was a police dog that humped me in an episode, humped my leg, And it's interesting because they, in Hollywood, they've got all these trained dogs do all these tricks. And I remember the guy who was the dog trainer saying to me at one point, like, because the dog wasn't humping me. Like, it would get up there and like that, but it wouldn't do the humping
back
thing.
and forthness.
And the director was getting mad at the trainer because I guess the trainer said, "Oh no, he'll do it," and he didn't want to lose his job.
Yeah.
I remember the dog trainer at one point going like, "Small dogs, they hump all the time. These big dogs, they don't always want to do it." And so we had to put a fishing wire or some sort of
contraption.
Yeah, so you couldn't see, and they literally, when the dog got on me, they grabbed it and did like that.
Back and
so the dog is just like,
what's going on here?
Yeah. So I hope that's what she's talking about. That's a nice little inside information.
Yeah.
What about you, Elliot?
Several people have questions about when the tickets will be released for your upcoming Heffron and Reap show, and we are working on it, and we should have that up by the end of the week, and we can put it on your Facebook page, the Country-ish Facebook page, our respective pages. It'll be hard to miss.
Yeah, just go ahead and save the date and just know that it's going to happen. John Heffron and I are doing a town swap sort of comedy idea where I go to his town and do comedy. He comes to Hickory and does comedy, and we film it. And we're not sure what we're calling it yet, but just know it's going to be John Reap and John Heffron, June 7th. Yeah. So thanks for asking. We got more show to do, dude. We got a small town news segment and a Goodwill Hunting. It's up to my friends sitting across from me. What y'all want to do next? What do you feel like doing?
Small town it.
Okay. Well, look, there's a lot going on out there in the news world. A lot of politics.
Yeah.
A lot of negative things, a lot of pandemic stuff. We try to stay away from that. We try to find the happy-go-lucky fun things, the stories that might fall through the cracks. And my friend Justin Clyde Williams will be happy to tell you all about it.
We're just small-town dudes with small-town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All righty then. I can't wait to read you this headline. And I asked this question before the show. I said, do you have a dog? Do they like to drink beer? Because this story's right up your alley. This is a very country-ish story, dogs and beer, because Busch Beer is offering $20,000, Isaiah, for a canine chief tasting officer to sample their new dog brew. What do you think of that?
So now we've got a beer for dogs.
This is correct.
Alcoholic and non-alcoholic.
When's the last time you had Busch beer?
High school.
That's
Busch Light beer was
or Busch Light.
Yeah, it's
like
been a little
it was
bit.
college for me. It was Raleigh.
I think that's all we knew. I think we didn't think anything else existed.
I haven't even seen a Busch Light in a long time.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty popular up there in the northeastern corner of the country. The makers of Busch Beer announced they are seeking a very good boy or girl to sample a beer made for dogs. So they're looking for a new Spuds McKenzie, a new Alex from Stroh's.
That could be big. What Spuds was huge.
Spuds was huge. It made it to the Funky Cold Medina song with Tone Loc.
Yeah.
Or any animal that will drink Busch beer, I guess. Anheuser-Busch said the first batch they made last year sold out within 24 hours. So I didn't even know they did this last year, but apparently it was a big hit. Dogs love it, apparently. They're addicted. It's an alcohol-free beer.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yes, so if your dog is a recovering alcoholic, this is going to be fine. It's like a near beer, It's like an O'Doul's.
Yeah.
They should call it O'Drouls for dogs.
I wonder what makes it for a dog. What's the difference between...
It's actually not alcoholic. It's made from bone broth.
Okay, that makes sense.
We know dogs love bones.
It's got that beefy flavor to it.
Yeah, I guess it would have some
like
beef.
a stew or something.
Yeah, it's like a bone soup, I guess.
Ugh.
Like a vitamin water for dogs, like a Great Danarade.
Yeah, bone broth with a little bit of fizz to it.
Have you ever had roasted bone marrow? That's like a thing you could get at a fancy restaurant.
roasted bone marrow.
Yeah, like it comes out. You get this. It's just a big bone,
and you dig the inside of the bone.
And
out.
They roasted it, and the marrow's right there, and you just spoon it out and eat it.
Scoop it out.
Have you guys ever had that? You ever seen it? Do you know it's a thing?
No.
First time hearing of it.
Well, let me enlighten you. It is not good. It is stupid. Like, I've had it. It's dumb. I've seen it. I'm like, all this work for that little piece of
kind
meat.
of like crab meat.
Yeah. Yeah, like a lobster. Yeah. You know how
it's a little bit of nothing.
Yeah. So they are looking for a canine chief tasting officer to help expand the line of offerings. So your dog must have a distinguished palate, apparently. They're looking for like the Anthony Bourdain of dogs.
Yeah.
They're looking for a Bourdain collie. How about that? The dog will be paid $20,000 for the role and will be responsible for taste testing, quality control, and fulfilling duties as an ambassador for the product. The dog will also become a featured creator for Busch's social media channels. So, yeah, it's all about social media. I'm saying screw that. For $20,000, I'll drink that damn bone water.
$20,000 plus.
Yeah,
probably
all the social media that you're going to get.
Residual checks.
All them dang
Your
residual
dog's going to get
checks.
residual checks out of that. It's a good deal.
I hope whatever dog they choose, it's not like one of them fancy dogs from the Westminster Dog Show.
No, it's going to be a mutt dog, probably.
I hope it's a
mixed
mutt
dog. Yeah.
I hope it's like, I hosted the world's ugliest dog contest one year.
I do.
I hope it's one from that, like a real nasty looking, gremlin looking dog.
Yeah.
Lost its fur.
Like the dog off of Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, it's got mange. It's yakking on a bone.
Ragging on a bone.
Yeah. I hope they choose one of them. Perks of the position include a free supply of dog brew and pet insurance.
Pet insurance.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
I guess, in case your dog has an accident on the rug.
Make a little money off of it.
I guess. Daniel Blake, Vice President of Value Brands at Anheuser-Busch, said the reaction to Busch Dog Brew's release last year was so overwhelmingly positive that we knew we had a big challenge in year 2 to keep the momentum going. So to expand the brand this year, we needed a true expert on our team. We're excited to give one qualified canine a real paying job and to tap into the insider knowledge of our target consumer to expand Busch Dog Brew in 2021. Yeah, I do hope they pick a bushy dog.
Yeah, I think it's going to work. I think that's a great idea. They're onto something.
You remember that dog from the Busch's baked bean commercials?
God, what's that dog's name?
Duke.
I remember.
Look, he's already done something for Busch. It just happened to be beans.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Need him.
Duke? I feel like Duke should apply.
He should. He would get it.
I always liked that dog. So look, if you want your dog to enter the contest, I think we have a video we could play. This is the video they're showing on the website here. Check this out for Busch. Busch beer. They're making a dog brew.
We've seen hundreds of resumes come through the door. Being our chief tasting officer is a serious job. It'll be your sole responsibility to shepherd the great taste of Busch. Research new flavors, take on pet projects. Your bark will have to be as good as your bite. So, are you up for it?
So that looks like Duke from the baked bean commercial, don't it? A little bit. I mean, what dog would have a better knowledge of the brew than any other dog? They all... Well, I don't want a yapper.
There we go. That one.
This isn't going to be easy.
Is your pup qualified to be Busch Dog Brew's Chief Tasting Officer? Learn how to apply at busch.com/CTO.
That's
your
right.
pup could win a $20,000 salary.
Yeah, you go to their website, actually, they say just post a picture of your dog with a description and put the hashtag Busch CTO contest. I guess they want you to put like a profile.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Rufus. I like sniffing butts. I like digging holes in yards.
And bone marrow.
Scratching my butt, and I can shake hands. Yeah, so there you go. The town, my bay, small.
The town may be small,
But the news is
Sorry about that, the Alan Jackson. You know what's funny? As we were doing this story, I put that question out there. Do you have a dog? Does it like beer? And lo and behold, if we didn't get a response. The Alan Jackson, you want to pull up these pictures I got? This was sent to me by a fan. Look at this. There's the dog. That is Travis. No, it's not Travis Mahaffey. I think it's Doc from Better Hit the Mat podcast. These are guys I do DDPY yoga with. And look at that. There's the dog, Holly. She loves her beer. She looks hammered right there, like a blissfully. Oh God! Oh no! Yeah.
There's the winner.
Yeah,
they should enter. I mean,
put the hashtag OTC Busch CTO contest, and let's see if let's lobby for Holly to win.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Okay.
Holly's got a chance.
All righty, then I think we've got time for one more segment. You want to do one more?
Let's do it.
Let's do something that's near and dear to my heart. This is like your segment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is just...
It's got my last name in it.
About you, basically. And I think we should come clean with the audience. Your last name is not Stamos.
Darn.
We were joking about that. It was just a joke. We made the whole thing up to be funny. His real last name is Hunt. His name is Marcus Hunt. And we like to go to a Goodwill, and we buy gifts for each other. That's $5 or less. And we like to unbox it. That's another trending hashtaggy thing, unboxing. We like to unbox our Goodwill gifts, but it has to make sense as to why we got each other these gifts. It is a segment that we like to call Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting. Goodwill Hunting. Wow. I feel like we should record an album.
We will.
Greatest hits from the country-ish podcast. And it's just us doing different intros.
We're long-winded, man.
We're long-winded. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I like to go first.
Okay.
All right. So, you've got a swimming pool.
What? I'm sorry?
You've got a swimming pool.
I do.
I know it's broke right now.
We're getting it worked on eventually.
We've only got, a good month maybe, and I think you're going to be able to open that sucker up.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Hope so. But if those guys don't get out there to fix it soon.
No. Well, yeah, we, our pool, Mimosa, and me now, and Jason, I guess. We have a pool in the backyard. It's the famous pool where Dad almost drowned and all that stuff. But it gets rained on and the water gets in there, the liners bug. But we're going to fix it. Finally, we're getting a retaining wall back there with a French drain.
And we got confirmation on getting that fixed. Like a date. Okay.
No.
Oh.
Well, the company said a couple days, 3 weeks ago. And I'm friendly, and I want to nudge
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but hopefully... pool will be fixed in time for summer. Yes.
Hopefully, it'll be fixed in time for what I'm about to give you.
Ooh. What is this?
This goes along with this is something we can all enjoy when we're at the pool this summer.
Okay. Nice. Look at this big old box. Let's.
Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Let's see what's in here. Unning the box, and it is an inflatable game.
That's obviously been opened.
Well, yeah, you get stuff at Goodwill. It's used.
Yeah, somebody's taped it up.
They've taped it up. You've untaped it. Oh, there's a ball. Have a ball. Look at here now. Let's see what's in the box. Let's go ahead and take that out, and let's see what it is. Also, apparently, this is a game that it looks like a raft with holes in it.
And I assume you
just throw the balls in the hole. It's called 3 in a row. So it's like you're playing tic-tac-toe, dude.
Yeah, we should have had one of the...
Tic-tac-toe in the pool. Hey, Mark, intern Mark, Elliot the intern's intern, may you please come in here and pass this to some young man with strong lungs. And let's get him a huffing and a puffing on this. And maybe by the end of my Goodwill gift,
We have the balls.
We'll have an inflated 3 in a row inflatable pool game.
And all the balls seem to be there. Amazing.
Red balls and yellow balls. And we could play at the shallow end once the pool gets fixed.
If it does.
Vinyl plastic repair patch instructions, by the way. Uh-oh. I see someone coming in here. Nope. I thought we had a problem. What happened? Elliot the intern is getting Clorox wipes before he starts blowing on it. Now, how come, Isaiah, I feel like you got the young lungs. Who's got better lungs up in there?
Probably him.
Now, one of you get the hook.
I used to smoke, so I don't think so.
You used to smoke? Man.
Yeah.
What was your cigarette of choice, Elliot?
Camel.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Of course.
Those are filtered, non-filtered?
Filtered.
Yeah,
yes,
wow.
of course, filtered. I'm not 70 years old.
Huh?
Palm. How about a good Palm All?
Palm All.
Remember those?
Okay. Look. Here's what I got you. Now, couple things. Summer's here. Pretty much. I mean, it's officially spring, right?
It is.
The summer's around the corner. It's a nice warm day today. I mean, we might get one more dip in temperature, but it'll go back up. But I know when summer happens, my grill master here starts happening.
Okay.
Right?
That's been out. I've had it out a couple times already.
You've had it out a couple times already. You're good at it. I've had the food that you've made on the grill. And I got this in mind thinking I think if this is in your hands, I think it'll be good. And I also know that there's a camping trip that will be coming up as well.
Okay.
Eventually. And I feel like 2 things in this box will be appropriate for summer and camping.
All right.
And my friend, Marcus Hunt, I want you to this box.
Okay.
It's in the box.
So,
you may do some ASMR while you're doing it. He's taking out the bubble wrap right now.
First item is.
Yep, here's the first item. Bam!
So you got me a hanging flashlight, and I think it changes.
Boom! Yeah. You can hang that in your tent, have a little light, and then you can also double clicky, and you got a regular old flashlight on that end. Huh?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very handy.
Goodwill gift.
I could use this at home for repairs, too, like underneath the sink.
Yep. Also, you want to be a badass? You could spin it like this.
Put it in your holster. Yeah.
Yeah. It could be a fun little spinny thing.
Nice,
like
thank you.
A fidget spinner that lights up.
I always use one of these. Thank you very much.
How come no one is blowing on the inflatable?
My mom commented and said, Isaiah, don't put your mouth on that.
Hand it to someone else.
As did...
Everybody's scared.
It's the response is overwhelmingly, don't put your mouth on that.
I saw the Clorox bleach wipes in there.
Well, we are, just coming out of a global pandemic.
You're fine for 24 hours. You're fine. If it's
chicken shit bastards. Bring it in here. Someone sit here and do funny things. Well, I'll blow.
What kind of interns do you have here?
I don't know.
All right, next thing is. Yeah, you pay them way too much. Chicken roaster.
Boom!
So,
speaking of chicken,
this is what your guys are. Chickens. So let's take this out.
Let me hold up
hold the box up.
Package. It's a chicken roaster with a gravy tray, and it's non-stick. It cooks more efficiently. Roast evenly inside and out. It's great for Cornish hens as well. Gravy pan with premium silicone non-stick interior, baked enamel exterior, coated frames allow for easy cleanup. Gravy pan prevents messy ovens, makes cleaning a breeze. Dishwasher safe.
So yeah, you take the chicken and set it on this.
Yeah, it's like beer can
like
chicken,
that.
but without the beer can.
Yeah.
You just plop that right in its asshole.
and let it do its
let
thing.
It sit there and roast it.
Well, listen. I'll have you over and use this. Thank you, John. Thank you, Goodwill.
Yeah.
For
you are certainly welcome.
I always enjoy I look forward to what you're going to find me at Goodwill.
We love going to a Goodwill. Sometimes you'll find old T-shirts of mine up in there. And by the way, here's an update. Do any one of you chicken shit bastards in there have an update on the T-shirt that was found at a Goodwill and auctioned off?
I heard you say that it went for $60 the other day.
I think it went for $60.
Mark said that it went $60.
Mark's confirming $60. Someone bought one of my old T-shirts found at a Goodwill.
Found at a Goodwill and put it on eBay and made $60. That would say, wow.
Yep. So there you go.
You never know what you're going to find.
You never know what you're going to find at a Goodwill. You might find a old Ed Horsey T-shirt. Chicken roaster,
flashlight.
Elliot has his hand up. Yes, Elliot.
Yes, and someone in the comments today also said that they bought your signature for $24. Your autograph.
What are you talking about? Bought my autograph? What, a piece of paper?
Yes, sir. Obviously.
Yeah. What a stupid question that was. I like
said
when
Jon
people say
Reed.
obviously because it implies that you're dumbass.
Yeah. Why do you
obviously.
know that?
It wasn't carved in a piece of wood, dummy.
Could have been.
Right? Obviously. No. Well, that's interesting. Yeah.
Obviously, it's interesting.
I had fun in here today. Also, let me just comment on this. Behind my interns, who I love dearly, by the way, I'm just picking around. Fans will send us stuff in the mail, artwork from time to time, and we've started a fan art wall. A fan art wall.
Fan art wall.
Fan art wall. A fan art wall. And you want to send me some fan art? I'll put it up there behind one of my interns, and it will be back there, and you can give you little shout-outs from time to time. Any final thoughts from my interns? Be thinking of that. Yeah, go ahead.
So I found out that the Busch's Baked Beans dog, Duke, passed away in 2018. And we have 2 birthday shout-outs.
Go ahead.
So my mom, her birthday was Sunday. She turned 48.
Oh, what's your mom's name?
Tina.
Happy birthday, Tina.
Happy birthday, Tina.
And then Shane Flint commented and said that his granddaughter turned 5 today.
Oh, happy birthday, Shane Flint's granddaughter. That's great. Elliot, anything you want to say at the end?
I think we've covered
Obviously
it all.
not. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Amar. Don't forget, tour dates are at johnreap.com. Go to johnreap.com. You can see my tour dates, my podcast, Reaps Peeps Comedy Cruise. Everything you want to know about me. Merchandise at johnreap.com. I'm also doing cameos. You want me to send you a personalized video message, you could go to cameo.com/Jon Reap. I think you can actually go to Cameo from the website. I'm not sure. I'll have to fix that. But Ginger Beard Man, still available. Amazon Prime, Ginger Payne on YouTube. Don't forget, we want you to share, rate, review, subscribe, and share. If you leave us a nice review on iTunes, we will read it on the show. We didn't have any new ones today, but write us a nice review. We'll read it on the show. Oh, one of them shows, dude. For Marcus Stamos, for Elliot, for Isaiah, for Mark, from Amar, for the Alan Jackson. My name is Jon Reap. Bicycle!
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, dude.
Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us in many different ways. There's Different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Jon is blowing up the game. He doesn't mind putting his lips on things. Share, 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 share.